Hey lovelies, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, hi, my name's Lena. I am going to make this quick. I'm actually getting ready to make some content on my OnlyFriends. So if you're interested, please click the link down below. So I get asked a lot about my body, what I do to look so good. Do I have a BBL? All this and that. So let's get into it. Number one, I just want to start off with saying no, I don't have a BBL. I've had no surgeries at all done to my body or my face. Can't afford that. So no, I am surgery free as of now. Two, what do I do to keep my body this way? The chair's so squeaky. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so to keep my body this way, it's genetics. I cannot even lie to you guys. I am an hourglass shape. My mom is a pear shape. My grandma is an hourglass as well. I know sometimes it comes off like, oh, this girl's in the gym every day, da 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 da. Where? Like, naturally, this is my arm naturally. This is with it flex. Like, I'm just a naturally, like, flex, not flex. I'm just a naturally muscular person, and I'm also very like tiny up top, so I blame it on my genetics. At the gym, I do a lot of cardio because of my body type. I don't necessarily have to put on weight. I already have the muscle, I already have the booty, I already have the weight there. My arms are naturally muscular, my stomach is naturally flat, and my waist is naturally tiny. So I can't even begin to tell you guys what to do in the gym, because whatever I'm doing is not going to work for you. It's not going to build you a butt. But I will tell you guys what I do. So I'm addicted to cardio. I do an hour and a half of cardio, whether that's the elliptical, bike thing, walking, whatever. I do an hour and a half of cardio, which can get extremely boring, and highly don't recommend it unless you're trying to accomplish a certain type of thing, I guess. I don't know. Your body, do what you want with it. Anyway, an hour and a half of cardio. And then I will sometimes play around. I love to stretch. My dream is to be a contortionist. I have lots of dreams, but I do stretch. I'll probably stretch for about 30 minutes to an hour. Crazy stuff, not your regular degular neck rolls, shoulder rolls. Like, I'm doing some pretty intense stretching. Sometimes I'll get my bands out, my you know, the little bands that you use for your thighs and stuff. I'll do, like, you know, sumo squats, and I'll do the squats where you open your legs, put them back together, open your legs, put them back together. Very repetitive, just back and forth. I'll do donkey kicks, calf raises, leg raises / pulses. Basically just kind of like a Pilates, but without the equipment, just using my own body. When I first started getting into fitness as an adult, I was obsessed with Blogilates here on YouTube. And I even went to school, her schooling that she does to teach Blogilates, but then I had caught COVID and it was a lot of stuff going on. So I do occasionally lift weights. It feels good. It makes me feel strong. So, you know, I'll go over and do the little machine where, like, you put both arms up and then you pull down on the thing. And then I do a lot of leg stuff too, just because, like, I hold most of my weight below my waist. So I do a lot of cardio, and I like to keep it toned, so I do a lot of, like, donkey kicks and just anything that can keep me toned from the waist down. Naturally, I'm already toned from the waist up, but as an adult, you know, I have a tiny pooch, but basically from being a mom and then just, I don't know, getting older, but it's not like super crazy or anything. I still have abs, so basically I just started doing sit-ups. I never had to do sit-ups before. I just automatically had a six-pack all throughout high school, throughout middle school. I was a dancer, I was a cheerleader, so I do feel like, you know, that had a lot to do with just my upbringing, and, like, I like to be active. I've never really had a sit-down job, so that's another thing. I don't work at a desk. I'm not sitting down at my house all day, so I am always walking around, if that makes sense. I can't be the spokesperson for fitness because I'm just not that. I don't have a degree or a license or anything to tell people what to do in the gym, and I'm definitely not the example. It's mainly genetics. I don't have to go to the gym. There's months, I can go months and months and months without going to the gym. I eat like shit, and I'll pretty much, my body does fluctuate like in between like 115 to 125-ish. I do feel more uncomfortable when I'm around that 125-ish. I like to keep it at 110 to 115. So if I'm in the gym and I'm, you know, eating like a balance type of thing, like where I'll eat junk, but I'll also eat like healthy, I can keep my weight at about like 110 to 115. Now, if I stop, you know, just even daily fitness, and I stop eating my vegetables, eating fruit, and I just keep binging on like junk food, and I'm just sluggish, then I notice that my weight starts to go up to about 125 to like 127-ish, and I don't like it. I've never like outgrown any of my clothes or anything. It just doesn't feel good. I'm only 4'10", so to put it in perspective, technically I'm obese for my body height, for my height. But when I'm 100 pounds, I have to starve to get myself to be 100 pounds. Which leads me to the next thing, is that I struggle with anorexia and binge eating. So I've never been properly diagnosed, but I don't really want to go too deep into it, but I do struggle with food, and there are times when I don't eat at all, or I chew my food and spit it out. So if I ever appear to be smaller than normal, I'm probably going through something. Honestly, at this point, a coping mechanism that I use, and I do not recommend. It is awful, and yeah. So, yeah, guys, I don't really have any actual advice, but I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know that I'm not doing anything crazy. This is just my body. It was how I was made. Very blessed, yes, but I think my main thing in the gym is that I just try to keep myself toned. I don't like it when I'm all flabby. You know, like I said, I was a dancer, I was a cheerleader, so in the off season I'd start to get flabby. But not fat, just like jiggly, you know, and a lot of guys like that. I personally don't for myself, you know, whatever I feel like is important too. So anyways, thank y'all so much for tuning, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Love you. Bye.